I emptied all the joint bank accounts and permanently blocked every single credit card just days before the birthday of my daughter-in-law. My son was excitedly talking about the luxury BMW he was going to buy for her as a surprise present. He'd been saving up for months to make her happy, completely unaware of the dark secret she was hiding right under his nose. I knew he would be furious with me at first, but I had to protect him from a catastrophic financial and emotional mistake. The entire nightmare started when I accidentally discovered a hidden bank statement and a secret handwritten note tucked away in her coat pocket while helping them move furniture into their new home. The note detailed a carefully planned strategy to accept the new luxury car, secure ownership papers, and instantly file for divorce while demanding half of everything he owned. If you are enjoying this story of karma and intense family drama, please take a quick second right now to subscribe and like the video so I can share more of my personal journey with you. My son had always been a dedicated and hardworking husband who wanted nothing more than to provide the absolute best for his family. He worked exhausting 12-hour days at his corporate firm to afford their lavish lifestyle, while she spent her days shopping online and demanding increasingly expensive luxury gifts. I always had a deep suspicion about her true intentions because she constantly complained about their household budget despite his massive executive income. She never appreciated his sacrifices and always made him feel like he was failing as a provider, slowly breaking down his self-confidence over the years. I decided I could not just sit back and watch her manipulate and destroy the life of my only child. So I quietly hired a private investigator to look into her daily activities. A few weeks later, the investigator handed me a thick folder filled with undeniable photographic and financial proof of her ultimate betrayal. She was secretly seeing another man from her past, and they were actively plotting to use the upcoming BMW purchase as their getaway vehicle to start a new life together. The investigator even provided audio recordings where she was openly laughing about how easy it was to emotionally manipulate my naive son. Knowing the truth gave me a heavy burden, but I knew I had to act strategically before the car deal was finalized. I drove straight to the bank headquarters early in the morning and exercised my legal rights on our shared family accounts to pull out all liquid funds and place a complete freeze on every credit line associated with his name. I felt my heart racing as the teller confirmed the transaction, knowing that this drastic move would cause total confusion and panic during the upcoming celebration. But it was the only way to halt her evil scheme before she could legally claim the luxury vehicle. The day of her lavish birthday dinner finally arrived, and our entire extended family, along with her close friends, gathered at an upscale restaurant to celebrate her special milestone. My son proudly stood up at the head of the table, making a heartfelt speech about how much he cherished his wife before reaching into his jacket pocket for what he believed were the keys to her brand new vehicle. Before he could make the announcement, I calmly stepped forward and placed the heavy investigator folder right in front of him on the dinner table, asking him to read the contents before making any major financial announcements. The room fell completely silent as my son slowly flipped through the pages, his face turning entirely pale as he read through the detailed reports and examined the crystal-clear photographs of her betrayal. She immediately panicked and tried to snatch the papers away, shouting that I was trying to ruin her marriage out of jealousy and malice. To cover her embarrassment and escape the stares of the dinner guests, she pulled out her premium credit card to pay the bill and order a luxury private car, only to discover that the card was declined on the spot. Realizing that her financial leverage was completely gone and that her entire elaborate scam had collapsed in front of everyone, she broke down into a rage and started screaming at my son. She grabbed her designer purse and ran out of the restaurant in front of all her stunned friends, completely humiliated and without a single dollar to her name. Instead of driving away in the brand new luxury car she had spent months plotting to steal, she was forced to call a cheap rideshare service on the curb while our family gathered around my son to offer him support. It took many difficult months for my son to heal from the crushing weight of that betrayal, but he eventually realized that my drastic decision was the only thing that saved his financial future. We spent countless long evenings sitting together on the porch, talking through the emotional pain and slowly rebuilding the unbreakable bond we had always shared as a family. He learned a profound lesson about seeing people for who they truly are rather than who they pretend to be when money is involved. If you found this story powerful and believe that karma always catches up to deceit, please hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it today.